Hi guys, this is Jesseline. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. I am going to be doing function notation on this. A lot of people get confused on what function notation is, and it's really simple if you just understand what it means. So function notation is written f of x. F of x, this reads as function of x, f of x, function of x. Basically, all this is this f of x represents y. You're used to seeing equations, y equals 2x plus 3 or something like that. So instead of writing y, we're going to write f of x, okay? And that will be function notation. F of x equals 2x plus 3. And that's how you write it in function notation. But simply, f of x just means y, okay? So for example, if we want to take a function and I say f of x equals 2x plus 6, and I say I want to find the function of 3. When you see this, this means the function of 3. This simply means that I'm substituting 3 in for x, okay? This does not mean that y is 3. I'm substituting the 3 in for x to solve for the function of x, okay? And then, once I do that, the function of 3 is 2 times 3 plus 6. So all I did was substitute 3 in for x here. So 2 times 3 is 6, and then 6 plus 6 is 12. So the function of 3 equals 12. Which means that when I plug in 3 to the function, I'm going to equal 12. So really, for a coordinate point, my x value was 3, and then what I got was 12. My y value was 12. So that's my coordinate point when I find the function of 3. Okay, so 3, 12 would be the coordinate point that I am graphing. So let's do this again. Let's take the function of x is equal to 4x plus 8. Let's find f of 2. So this means the function of 2, which means that I'm taking this 2 and just substituting it into the x. So 4 times 2 plus 8. And I'm just solving. 4 times 2, see I substituted the 2 in for the x. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 8 plus 8 is 16. So the function of 2 is equal to 16. So the coordinate point here is 2, 16. 16 represents that y value, okay? So the function of 2, when I substitute 2 in for x to the function, I will get 16. Let's do another one. This one's going to be a little bit more challenging. Let's find the function of a plus 1. Which means that I'm going to take this, a plus 1, and substitute it in for x. So when I do that, instead of writing x, I'm writing a plus 1, and then plus 8. And then I'm going to simplify, okay? Simplify, 4 times a is 4a. 4 times 1 is 4, and then plus 8. Then I can combine like terms. 4 plus 8 is 12, so we have 4a plus 12. And then I can't do anything else. I can't combine those because they're unlike terms. So the function of a plus 1 is equal to 4a plus 12. And that is simply how you do function notation. Thank you for joining.